After years of silence, the names of women POWs were finally read in a courtroom. But when justice comes this late, is it still justice for the survivor?
Keep them there. Don't move.
The war was over. At least, that's what people wanted to believe. The village road remained. The dust still rose. The houses still stood. Elise Bauer walked like she had on countless afternoons before. A basket of bread, still warm in her hands. Flour on her fingertips, the mark of an ordinary day. Fresh cut wood from her father's workshop lingered on her clothes. Only footsteps and a faint wind. Life appeared intact. But some things don't need gunfire to begin. Elise stopped beneath a leafless tree. The church bell tower stood there, distant but never silent. The bell rang steady, slow, unhurried. Elise lifted her head and listened. Her face showed no emotion. Her eyes narrowed slightly, a reflex learned long ago. In Orach, silence wasn't a virtue. It was how you kept breathing. Each toll was a wordless reminder. To survive, don't speak what you know. Elise stood before the old wooden door. The fading sunset no longer lit the road clearly. She stepped inside, then paused. Elise looked back one last time. No one there. In Orach, emptiness never meant safety. The door closed. The wooden latch slid into place, a dry click echoed. That wasn't a door locking, it was a choice to survive. Inside the house, a weak oil lamp held Elise in the dark. She stood by the wooden table, pouring water, her hand steady. No music, no sound. The silence stretched longer than it should. No dogs barking, no wind, no insects. In a village, silence like this always means something. Elise didn't turn. But she felt it. A beam of light swept across the window. Not scattered, not searching. Straight, precise, intentional. Outside, heavy boots crushed the gravel. Slow, certain. Elise stood still, holding her breath. In the dark, confidence always comes before violence. A cold, metallic click echoed. No words, no warning. The door burst open. Light flooded in. No faces, only the illusion of safety collapsing. Sound arrives before the image. Ragged breathing, not hers.
Keep them there. Don't move.
The glass trembles and shatters, no one looks back. The camera stays with Elise's hand. Fingers turn white. Blood seeps into the grain. Elise doesn't scream, doesn't cry. Only a broken rhythm of breath. When the screen goes dark, the fear stays in the room. Morning arrives, but it brings no life. Water keeps running, as if trying to wash away the unerasable. When feeling freezes, the body does only one thing: survive. Some pain doesn't need words to exist. He stands at the doorway, not knowing how to step inside. They are close, yet trapped in different silences. When there is no shared language, even love becomes helpless. Daylight, a quiet village road, yet no one meets her eyes. Silence isn't ignorance, it's a choice to stay uninvolved. It's war, the easiest sentence to escape responsibility. When a community turns away, pain becomes exile.
To a bountiful harvest and good fortune, lads!
Cheers! To the harvest!
Drink up, man. That's how it's done. Another round. Drinks are on me tonight. Cheers to that! That's the best one yet. To the victor! Cheers, everyone. Another round. To the victor go the spoils. Here, here. Another round. He thought he could outrun the boar, but the beast was too quick. To the hunt. Pull that chair closer, man. Here, pour me another one. Finally, a proper drink among friends.
Loud laughter covers memory, not the truth. No apology, no remorse, just routine continuing. Elise doesn't stare, she records, and memory doesn't forget. In silence, Elise doesn't beg memory, she organizes it. No emotion, no story, only what can be verified. Each line is a way to reclaim control. When truth is written down, silence stops being powerless. Elise doesn't hide the truth out of fear, she stores it to protect it. Darkness doesn't erase memory, it keeps it safe. From this moment on, silence is no longer escape, it's strategy. Justice doesn't arrive with comfort, it arrives with procedure. No one steps forward, no one steps back. Every gaze waits to see who will be named. Elise doesn't rush toward justice, she stands back to assess it. This isn't a confession, it's an inventory of facts. Elise doesn't tell pain, she places what can be verified on the table.
Where were you on the night of the 5th? And who were you with?
The subject entered the building at 00400 hours. He proceeded to the 3rd floor. There were 3 accomplices waiting.
The road they took, the mud on their boots, one careless line in the night.
This is the way it must be. There are no other options left to us now.
When the pen pauses, doubt begins to crack. Elise leaves like someone who has finished her part. No goodbye, only a gaze that stays with the facts. When the hand stops on the page, the truth starts to speak. The familiar road suddenly feels too quiet. The footsteps behind her do not belong to her. When she stops, the shadow stops with her. Elise doesn't turn around because he already knows he's been noticed. The voice behind her doesn't need to be loud, just close enough to threaten. Elise stands still. No answer. No escape. When he disappears, fear loses its right to speak. Elise doesn't write anymore. The truth is already complete. The small note isn't a promise, it's bait. She leaves it in plain sight because predators always believe they're in control. Elise waits. No emotion, no fear. He steps out of the dark, believing the game is still his. Then the light turns on and power changes hands. The predator freezes, because for the first time, he is seen. The courtroom is not angry, it simply operates.
Michael R. Davis. Proceed forward.
Names are read aloud, one by one, dry as case files. Those who believed they were invisible are forced into the light.
Jonathan P. Wells.
Marcus R. Trenton, Sarah J. Koenig. The court will now hear the next case on the docket.
Jonathan P. Davis. Mark T. Smith. Rebecca L. Johnson. Michael A. Williams. Anthony R. Brown.
Justice doesn't need noise because no one escapes it. Elise doesn't sit because she no longer waits for judgment. She doesn't look at the accused. Their fall no longer matters.
On the first count, the jury finds the defendant guilty as charged. On the second count, the jury find the defendant not guilty.
The verdict is spoken not for satisfaction, but for accountability.
You must believe me when I say I did it for us.
One blink, one chapter closed. No blood, no hatred. The old door comes down, a boundary that once failed. She doesn't throw it away. The past isn't erased, only set aside. A new door is raised by steady hands. Safety isn't granted, it's built. The notebook that held the truth is now just an object. She looks at it for 1 second. No regret, no attachment. The fire doesn't punish, it completes.
They took one night. I took back my whole life.
The ashes cool. The story closes on her terms.